All right, today's video is my new Shaw A-Mod. In my last video of the Hemi that I was talking about doing, I said I'd give it away if someone wanted to run it, and no one took me up on that, so figured I'd just buy my own. So I got a pretty good deal on it. I'm pretty excited. Actually, I'm very excited, very grateful that I was able to get this. So I just want to show it off. It's a 22, but it's brand new. So that's pretty cool. It's never been ran, which is awesome. That's the main reason I wanted it. And it's purple and white, so it's already my colors. And I think it looks good, looks sharp. Has these 5-lug wheels on it. That was like another selling point. Not that it really matters, because I was going to buy them anyways. But has those. They're like the lightest weight ones you can run. It has 4 tires. They look pretty decent. I don't know how long they've been sitting, but I'll probably run them for a little bit. It's got Outpace uppers on it and tie rods. I believe those are the KRC lowers. It's got this CFT manufacturing, like jack bolts, 3-piece spindles. They're painted white. Looks kind of goofy, the spindles being white, but whatever. Got a Tegras. Came with an AFCO radiator. It's got fuel lines in it. These are Wears machines, hood pin things, whatever you want to call them. As you can see, it's new. It's never been rubbed there. They always rub there. And I mean, you can just tell it's never been ran. There's no nicks really anywhere. It's got a deck on it, body. See the hood's, or not the hood, the roof is a little messed up. The nose has got a little bow in it. That's just from bringing it home. That's the hood. The hood got pretty mangled. Can't really tell in the picture, but I'll put up a picture. So when I was towing it home, I went and got it in New Mexico. It was like 4 hours away. And like 30 minutes, probably like 40 minutes from my house, the hood blew up and smashed the roof. So that's still good. It's got Integras on it. I'm going to send these out to be rebuilt. What's really cool is that it has these pins and cotter keys. You can just, not cotter keys, but I don't know, quick pull pin, whatever the hell you want to call it. So you can just yank those out and change the shocks out. Thought that was really cool. It's got brake lines ran already. Whatever steering box that is, looks new. Haven't really looked into it. Outpace tie rods here. You can see down in there, that one's the bent one. So I guess that's kind of cool. Not exactly sure what the point of the bend is. Maybe someone can tell me. But pull this out. Came with an MSD box. Probably won't be running that. MSD coil, starter solenoid with some bird poop on it. All the gauges are due. Wiring looks fairly well done. Better than I do, I tell you that. Willwood Masters on it. It is missing the quarter. He was trying to push start it or something, and he wadded up the quarter, which bent the decking a little bit in the sail panel. So not a huge deal, but I'll have to get a quarter and then try to find this purple. If not, I'll just do white and be what it is. With the purple, I was thinking probably just do like stickers instead of a wrap, because I like the purple. And they're quick car gauges. Has this wheel. Don't really like this wheel. Has this seat, lightweight seat. This for sale if you want it. It's got purple belts. It's pretty cool. 2-inch belts, made in Tejas even. Yeah, it's got a Burt style shifter, or not a Burt, a Bryn style shifter. I'll be running a Burt. Burts are lighter. They work better. Or I don't know if they work better, but they're lighter. I'd rather have that. It's got a little purple steering stem holder. Kill switches over there. It's got terminals to charge your battery off of. It's got a roller gas pedal. That's way up in the air. But yeah, I called Shaw and they said when he ordered it, he just got it powder coated and it came with the deck. That's the only thing he got. Or the cockpit, and then he bought the deck later on. You can see some more pieces over there. It says inner and outer, so I don't really know what they go to. But it's got Outpace, whatever these are called. Not a modified expert by any means. This is my first rodeo with this. It's got a Wears machine chain on it that's adjustable. You can pull that little pin out and move it up and down, whatever. Integra shock over here, Fox coil over. So this is a passenger side that I'm on right now. So this should be over there. That's coil over eliminator. I believe that's what they're called. So that should be over here, and then the shock mount's here, and then this goes over there, I believe. And it's got a solid pull bar, so need to get rid of that also. It's got a Wears machine J-bar in it, Winner's rear end. It's got these CPT manufacturing bird cages. I know everyone likes the Wears machine, so I'd like, when I called Shaw, they're supposed to be emailing me all this stuff, like to get a car set up. So maybe replacing a lot of this stuff, or maybe ordering it and then seeing if they're similar enough, and then I'll run these and then have the Wears as a spare. And then whenever I update everything, go to those. So this is adjustable, this shock mount. I'll have to read into that, why your shock mount would be adjustable. It's kind of odd to me. I don't really understand that for the time being. See the pins on these, all these have pins. They got little dust covers on the Heims. Well, the lower does. Winner's rear end. I don't know what gear ratio is in it. I got to figure that out. Haven't taken it apart. It's got this fuel cell. I have no clue what fuel cell it is. The deck's not even cut out to see the top of it. So once I do that, that'll probably help figure it out. It does have a return line, so I should be able to run a Super Bowl, which is pretty nice. Beadlock over here, which should be over there. I only got one beadlock with it. Unfortunately, all my sport mod stuff is 5x4 3/4, so none of my wheels will work with this. But like I said, I wanted to buy these 5-lug ones anyways. So that's that side. The other 5-lug one, or 5-spoke. I don't know why I keep saying lug, but and then this is the only one that's not one of those. But you can see quarter panel over here is all good. Door is good. You can see it now, all the wrinkles in it, which sucks. This is one of those adjustable ones from Performance Bodies, and there's like, it's not stiff. It needs some stiffeners put into it. But it has the bolt-on arm brackets, or 4-link brackets. You can see up in there, the rear brake lines aren't on yet. Battery box, but I'll put it up in the air and we go underneath it. Start at the front again here. So here's the box. I don't see a brand on it. Most people run like a PSE or like, I forget the other one. But yeah, you see all the Speedway logos on the 3-piece knuckles there. It's got screw-in ball joints on the lower, or those might be press-in, I don't know. They're screwing on the tops, I know that, so they're like a Chrysler style. Might not be able to see it, but this is an AFCO front clip, so that's another really cool thing about this, is no part of this has ever been a GM vehicle, so that's nice for me anyways. Little peace of mind, but I know most people don't care about that, but I think it's cool. And so it's got greasable bushings in the lowers and stuff like that. There's no brand that I've seen on these either, but KRC is like the common one that everyone runs. IMCA, they care about the piston diameter, so I got to pull those off and measure that. Because my local track's IMCA, or IMCA. Some people get mad that I say IMCA, but I grew up in the Northeast, and that's what we call it, as dirt modifieds or IMCA modifieds. So that's why I say that. You see the uppers have these little dust boots on them too. And yeah, just going through drive shaft loop. I got the mid plate coming. It's from Southwest Speed. No, not Southwest Speed. Something South Speed. That's who Shaw told me to get the mid plate from. And he said just center the crank in between the frame rails, and don't worry about offsetting it. And he said height wise, he said pretty much you just don't want your oil pan digging in the dirt. That's all he said to worry about. So you see the shifters up there, throttle leakage, oil pressure and stuff like that. You see the brake lines from the back. Or no, this is for your clutch on the transmission, which I'd rather do a hand clutch like a Northeastern style mod. I think I like that better than a clutch, so that way you just get everything out of your foot compartment and just worry about your gas pedal and your brake. That's how I think, at least. That's like a fuel filter with a shut off or something. I'll have to look into that. Battery box. You see the door bars. It's kind of neat how they do that. Come down. Seems like this would bend way before the door bar, so I guess this is probably more the piece that you'd be replacing, I'm assuming. Maybe not. We'll find out. Well, hopefully we don't find out soon, but yeah. There's a mount for something right there. Don't know what that's to. Mount for something right there. I'm guessing that's probably different brackets for the Panhard bar. Or that's not Panhard. Yeah, Panhard, I think this is called. And your J bar. You see this stops right, it's greasable. I think this looks new. I don't think it's painted. It's not adjusted either. Nut. These bird cages, they look like they might have been ran. I don't know. They're definitely dirty. They've probably been ran. Rear brake line's not hooked up. Has the plastic body supports, which is nice. Here's the bottom of that fuel cell. But yeah, so this is definitely on the wrong side because there's no shock over here whatsoever. And as you can see, there's the two mounts there, and there's only one over here. I mean, that could be wrong, but it doesn't make sense not to have a shock over there. Here's the winner's rear end. See, this side says CPT Racing, so that may be different. This might be just the Wears mount over here, and then different mount on the pinion here. Definitely a lot of stuff I got to go through, but overall, I think it was still an awesome deal for what I got. But yeah, this is the new modified. This is what I'm gonna be running next year. You get to see that sitting in there, and that was my sport mod engine. I'm gonna reconfigure some stuff to run IMCA mods with it, and build another engine as a spare, because I'll probably be doing more IMCA than USRA, unfortunately, but I'd rather do USRA because that's what I can run the Hemi in. But yeah, just wanted to show that. Pretty happy with it, pretty excited. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe, see more Mopar dirt stuff. This has nothing to do with Chevy. It has never been any part of a Chevy. This is gonna be all Mopar its whole life. So, well, as long as I have it. But thanks for watching. My sport mod's for sale if you want to buy it. This is Southern Sport Mod, because I've had people try to buy it off me and I thought it was a Northern Sport Mod, so way different than Northern Sport Mod. But thanks again for watching.